I have a friend, no, a few of them actually. They have tinnitus, I think it's called, that the sound that you hear in your ears, even if there's silence. I think I had one. This is like 5 years ago. In the middle of the night, I woke up and I heard this funny sound. So I looked around the house, I couldn't find it. I went outside, this street, that street, and I cannot find where it came from. So that was probably 5 years ago. But it didn't stay. Or I felt when the mind is calm and quiet, like in a meditative state, it may not become a big sound as if it's just a background. So right now, I may hear a little sound, but it doesn't disrupt me. And why I'm saying this video? It's because yesterday I was out, it's Thanksgiving Day. There were people gathering, maybe 10 people, potluck dinner, and I ate totally different food because usually I cook by myself and everything is pretty much well controlled, the nutrition and everything else. But yesterday, that was so much great food. Even had the oden, which is a Japanese food that there was a Chinese lady who brought one. So I ate that. But that's, I think, is not so much fat or anything. But there's some sweet stuff. And I thought, well, for this occasion, and what happened is that in the middle of the night, maybe 1 o'clock, something like that, I could hear it. It was fairly noisy. And I thought, because if you have a calm and quiet mind, it would subside, may go away. So I tried that, but somehow it stayed there. So I went back in my bed and then kind of gave up. And it stayed there, I think 15 minutes or so. But eventually I went back to sleep. And this morning, nothing. I didn't even think about it. But now it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I go back to the same thesis, the idea that the tinnitus, if it's called like that, is to a degree psychological, but also something to do with what you eat. Because of my eating is very standardized. You may find it's boring, but that's how it's set, and it's very convenient, and I don't have much complaint. Except like yesterday, every now and then I may want to try something different. And I saw the result. So the point of this video is two areas. One is relating to what you eat, and if it's something to do with the sugar or fat or what, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I try to not eat also starch type of thing. There may be something to do with it because I am pre-diabetic. A1C is 5.7, which is like a boundary. So I have been in that state for several years, maybe more. But that's part of the reason why I'm controlling my food intake to not to have too much starch, carbohydrates. So this is just one example of a case, and I'm sharing it for whatever it's worth. Sometimes people pick up those videos, and I noticed that I had the video on CEA as a potential, what do you call it, marker for the cancer. It goes up and down, and I posted one view of how I respond to that. And this is possibly another thing if you have the tinnitus. I tend to think if there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes it's too late. Sometimes maybe different factor. So especially on the end of the having a calm and quiet mind, that might help. But last night at 1 o'clock, it didn't help. So I'm just giving you two possibilities. One is the food intake, and the other one is the state of your mind. And if it helps, that's great. If not, well, just a reference information. That's all. Thank you.